Hello everybody, it is your boy CJ, and in today's video we are continuing the SEC Gauntlet. And Alabama is going to be playing the Texas Longhorns. What a rematch of the ages. Let's see how this one goes. But since I am on the challenge for a good while, we are a good one for the SEC Gauntlet. I do retelling of the rules for y'all. It'll be 1 minute quarters. Actually, 1 second.
Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right.
So, anyways, it was the road symbol. We have 1 minute quarters. And then whatever team comes out on top will take home field advantage, first of all. So let's say Texas beats Bama here. They will get home field advantage against the next team they play, which could be any other team in the conference besides the ones we've already eliminated. And if you want to figure out who we already eliminated, go check out the playlist. It is on my YouTube channel. And while you're up there, go ahead and subscribe. So Bama, remember 15 in the land, able to return it down, and he's taken down. And now he takes it down to the 18-yard line. Bama, here comes Jalen Miro. Last game, they came together to win it in overtime against the Oklahoma Sooners, who finally went out of luck. Here we go. Miro across the middle of the field, got a man. Down he goes to the 25-yard line, number 5. Taken down, 2nd and 3 for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Widely, controversially, whatever you want to say, they are probably the best SEC team of all time. They've won more SEC titles than anybody else. Personally, I think Florida's the best one of all time. But it's a little argument. Oh, there we go, number 26. Down to the 36-yard line. Bama looks to get revenge on Texas after this. Yeah, Texas beat them last year, I believe. Did Oklahoma beat them, not Texas. Yeah. Sorry about that. But now Miro in the backfield at 36-yard line. One's it at the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got someone every first down. Bama into the 48-yard line, and that will do it for the first quarter. It's tied up at 0-0. Alabama's driving the ball, though. They're driving the ball. This is what makes 1 minute quarters very interesting. The first and third quarter go by like this, but it gets really interesting when they get to the second quarter. They begin using timeouts. It gets very interesting. Miro with the empty backfield. Throws it, got a man, first down. Alabama. Timeout, Bama. First down and 10. 57 seconds to go in the first half.
Nice job executing it, and they pick up
Miro in the back. Gets set. Press it on its way. Got him in, and it's a TD. Number 81 down to the 4-yard line for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Look at this, Jalen Miro, no pressure. Just catches number 81 in this kind of tight coverage by number 7. Empty backfield for Bama. Miro lining it up. Press is coming in, touchdown, just like that. The Alabama Crimson Tide are on the board on the Texas Longhorns. With 48 seconds to go in the half, Bama takes the lead and maybe one of the quickest touchdown drives in the entire gauntlet. Miro just gets a wide open man in the end zone. But the problem with this is that now Texas is going to have an opportunity to get a field goal, which would lead to, I'm just saying, could lead to Texas winning the ball game by Bama using 2 little walks. This takes a lot of strategy to win these ball games. Bama defense in a perfectly last game. 0-0 went to overtime, then Bama's offense handled the way.
He'll take the return.
But here comes Texas down to the 21-yard line. And now the Texas Longhorns offense.
And I think we're going to see plenty of big plays, especially when you have a couple of guys who can.
Here we go. He's empty backfield with 44 seconds to go. Empty backfield. Number 3. Wide open. You begin to see Patrick tackle. Down to the 30-yard line. What a play for the Texas Longhorns to start off this drive on fire. Oh, it's going to be a very interesting game. You can already see that in the backfield. Intercepted by number 4. Just like that, man. Amanda beat the Crimson Tide, and he's taken down to the 33. And you see how quickly the momentum can shift in the SEC Gauntlet. They go from having an excellent start to the drive to throwing an early pick six capable play. And Alabama is right back in the driver's seat. Just like that. Like a drive-by.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
This has been a very good first half. Here we go. Miro in the back. And our brush is on his way. He's going to play the tackle. And there he goes. Drives it down. Drives it down to the 16-yard line with 22 seconds to go in the half.
To the 16, it's 1st and 10.
Jalen Miro in the back at the 16. Throws it. Touchdown now. Texas defense just able to get the hands on it.
We know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion.
And now Miro once again in the backfield. But this time he has a running back. He's gonna throw it again. Got him in the middle of the field. He's not able to get there, but Williams gets down to the 3-yard line for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
They're stringing together several first downs here.
7 minutes in already. Nearly 8 minutes in already. This first half is drugged on, but Bama needed to take a timeout, which they will. That was a close call. A really close call for Bama. But now they bring out the field goal kicker.
This one shouldn't be too much trouble.
It's up. It is good. Alabama takes us 2-score lead on the Texas Longhorns. And you know, when you take a 2-score lead in the SEC Gauntlet, it is extremely hard to come back for the other offense. Hey, big out, Cowboys. 10-0 Alabama, and Texas's only hope is to get a really quick drive in the next half, get a touchdown, then find a way to either stop Bama's offense really quickly or get an onside kick or a turnover to have any bit of a chance at defeating Alabama.
A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant Denny.
Here we go. Texas and Alabama. Alabama kicks it off to the Texas Longhorns, and Texas gets it down by 10. And takes him down. We're nearly 10 minutes in the video. We have 5 minutes before this video is forced to end. So I need this guy to go fast. Here we go. They're going to run the ball. But, he has a lot of pressure on him. Somehow he's able to get down to a 2nd and 3 at the 29. That's a good little play there for something it seemed as busted as that looked, honestly. So not bad. Not bad whatsoever, but the crowd noise is about as loud as it can get here in Tuscaloosa. And they're going to win the ball again, and he's not going to get there. Just shy of the first. 3rd and 1 for Texas. They have wasted a lot of clock. I don't understand that. Once again, you need to score fast, but they have wasted so much clock. This is going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. They won the ball again, and he's there. Touchdown, Texas. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Bama up by 10, and now Texas's only hope is an onside kick to win this ball game. They have to score here, at least a field goal, get an onside kick, then score a touchdown on a field goal. It is going to be a very interesting finale. Empty, he's going to throw it up. Press it nowhere in sight. Incomplete. Nobody was even on him. No pressure whatsoever.
The offense just doesn't know what
The clock is running. That clock is running.
It's kind of been a rock fight.
And now, Edwards, I think he's Edwards, right? Texas is quarterback in the back. Once again, throwing, places on his way, gets a man over the middle of the field, but he's going to be taken down shy of the 1st down marker. 51 seconds to go in the ball game. Empty backfield for Texas. Can he get a man wide open across the 50? And Texas uses the 2nd timeout. This is going to be a very stressful one. He heads back in the back. Preston's on its way. Edwards gets sacked down by the Alabama Crimson Tide. But Texas cannot. Texas needs to use that final timeout, but they're not using it. They're letting the cross wither down. Letting the clock can 1-0. They can't hurry up and get to the ball. This is one of the most awful show of clock management I've ever seen in my life. Texas is down to 15 seconds, but they could have ended the bleeding by using that final timeout of theirs. And I feel like that was the worst decision they have made all day in a plethora of bad decisions from the Texas Longhorns. Here we go. Sets it. Pressure on his way. It's picked off once again by the same guy. Bama gets it down to the 36. And Alabama is going to blow Texas out of the water. And Texas is going to leave this field about as embarrassed as they can get, throwing 2 interceptions, showing some awful clock management on their part. And they're going to lose it 10-0 against the Crimson Tide. And there is the knee, and Alabama walks out with the big W of the Texas Longhorns, 10-0. I'll give the play of the game to, let's go ahead and say, the interception on the first interception in the 2nd quarter. That is what the play of the game goes to, in my personal opinion. But that will do it for today's broadcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy. And deuces.